Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am going to start Java programming series from scratch. If you want to learn Java from scratch, no wonder, you are at right place. Do subscribe to channel so you don't miss any update. Hit like button and share with your friends. Let's start with our today's topic, which are what is JDK, what does compiler do, what is JRE and what does interpreter do. Are you having confusion among all this? Don't worry. After watching this video, all your doubts will get clear. Let me first show you a simple program. For that, I am using Eclipse IDE. Let's create the new Java project. Click on File, New, Project. Select Java project and click on Next. Enter the project name as a welcome. Use default option for JRE and project layout and click on Finish. Right click on SRC and select New Package. Give the package name as a demo.com. Package name will be lowercase letters always. Right click on Package, select New, Class. This will create a new .java file where you can write your program. Enter the name of class as a welcome and click on Finish. Now we are all set to write program in this class. Let me write one method and one print statement. Every method in Java must be present inside a class. You will learn more about classes and methods in upcoming videos. Java is a case-sensitive programming language. The word class should be written in lowercase. This is the main method. Every program in Java must have a main method as code execution starts from main method. And this is the print statement which is used for displaying messages or output in Java. Every statement in Java program must be end with semicolon. Now run the program. We got the output as a welcome to Java program. Amazing! The program displays the output on clicking execute button. But wondering how things work behind the scene? We write programs in programming languages like Java, which are called as a high-level programming language. But computers cannot understand high-level languages. They understand only binary language, that is zeros and ones. This is the reason that every program that we write needs to get converted into binary form for the computer to understand. This conversion is made possible using system software called compilers and interpreters. In Java, the program, which is source code written by programmer, gets compiled and converted into bytecode by the Java compiler. All the bytecodes required for the program are then given to interpreter. The interpreter reads the bytecode line by line, converts it to binary form, which is also called as a machine language or binary language, and then executes it. The process requires some support and environment for execution to happen. JDK helps in this for execution of Java program. It provides library support and JRE, the environment for developing and executing Java-based applications and programs. Let's discuss more on JDK and JRE. JDK stands for Java Development Kit and JRE stands for Java Runtime Environment. The development, compilation and execution of Java programs is taken care by JDK, which contains two main components, development tools and JRE. Development tools required to develop Java applications, and JRE contains libraries and files required by the JVM for executing Java applications. Let us first discuss about development tools. The development tools consist of Java compiler and Java launcher. The Java compiler, it is the primary Java compiler. The compiler accepts Java source code and produces Java bytecode, conforming to the Java virtual machine specification. And Java launcher helps in launching a Java application during execution. Next, let us discuss about Java runtime environment. The Java runtime environment contains JVM and the Java standard library. JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine that enables the computer to run Java programs. And Java Standard Library, it is a set of dynamically loadable libraries that Java application can call at runtime. Java platform is not dependent on specific operating system, and hence application cannot rely on any of the platform native libraries. So the Java platform provides a set of standard class libraries containing functions common to modern operating system. As we have now understood JDK and JRE, let's understand execution of Java program and JVM in detail. The diagram shows various stages that Java program goes through during execution. The Java source code is saved in a file with .java extension. When we compile a Java program, .class file with the same class name present in .java file are generated by Java compiler. These .class files go through various steps when we run the program as shown in diagram. JVM, the Java virtual machine, is the actual runtime in which Java application executes. JVM machine consists of class loader, which is used to load all the class files needed for execution. Then we have bytecode verifier, which checks the code fragments for illegal code. Then interpreter, as you know, it converts bytecode instruction to machine code. JIT compiler compiles reusable bytecode to machine code. And runtime is used to assist in all over execution of the program. Now come to the point why Java is called as a platform independent. If a program written on particular platform can run on other platforms without any recompilation, it is known as a platform independent program. Usually, larger applications are created by a team of developers, while most of them could be working on same operating system such as a Windows. Others might be using different operating systems like Mac or Linux. In this scenario, we might have a situation where a program written on Windows needs to be executed on Mac OS also. Since Java is a platform independent, it is not a problem. A program written using Java on Windows will execute without any recompilation on any other platform. Thank you for watching. Do let me know what you like about video in comment and stay tuned.